I'm Steve Heimoff, West Coast editor of Wine Enthusiast magazine, and it's a pleasure for me to welcome Margo van Staaveren to the Wine Star Awards. Now in her 29th year at Chateau St. Jean, she not only presides over one of California's great wineries, but she has pioneered a role for her gender and done so with style, grace, and modesty. Margo began at St. Jean in 1980 and worked under the great maestro Dick Arrowood. The next few decades brought turbulent changes of ownership to St. Jean, but Margo always helped ensure that the winery's commitment to quality, which was transmitted to her by Mr. Arrowood, was never compromised. Few wineries in California have a better track record across almost every variety and type of wine. With production of 400,000 cases annually, it's no exaggeration to say that Margo's ability to make every bottle taste homemade is truly remarkable.
My tenure at Chateau St. Jean is quite lengthy. I've been here for 26 years now. This harvest marks my 27th vintage with the winery. Started in 1980 as a lab technician, fresh out of UC Davis, having studied fermentation science there. And I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I really enjoyed chemistry and math, and fermentation science was a good fit. But I hadn't had a lifelong dream to be a winemaker. But I loved doing the lab work when I started here and working out in the cellar, yeasting tanks, and worked night shift for 9 years here. So I really got used to that. But my husband here, he was the assistant winemaker when I started, and we both sort of grew up through the ranks until he was the winemaker and I was his assistant winemaker. He moved on to something else, and we had a young family at the time, and I was very comfortable in my role as then the associate winemaker. So I stayed in that for a while longer until 2003 when Steve Reeder left and I became the head winemaker here. It's such a challenge. You would think after all this time that it would be mundane, but it's not. Each vintage is a challenge, each new wine is a challenge, and I thoroughly love what I do.
Please welcome Margo van Staaveren.
When you have a name like Van Staaveren, starting with a V, you're usually at the end of a program, and you're usually asked to keep it short. So that's what I'm used to, so we'll see how that goes. But then again, my maiden name is Smith, so we'll just see what happens here. But first off, I do want to thank Adam and Steve for this tremendous honor. I really am honored. And beyond that, though, I'm delighted. This has just been a wonderful experience, being selected for this award. I can't tell you how much fun it's been. Just really one of the pinnacles of my life. And back at the winery, people are really thrilled. They've really been having a good time with it. In fact, that picture now graces a button that says Margo, Winemaker of the Year, worn by all the employees. It's a little bit humbling and embarrassing, but I know they're proud of it. They're very delighted to receive this award. You know, Chateau St. Jean is a special place to be. It really is a special place to work. It's a family. And when I decided to join that family in 1980, I had no idea how much it would impact my life. But it really was a defining choice because, as the video explained, I met my husband there. Now, I have to admit, this wasn't something that you're going to see the next Hollywood movie about the wine industry about, because our meeting was at the time clock in the boiler room punching in, so it's not going to make a great show, but it's been 25 years now that we've been married, and we made some great wines. Thank you. We made some great wines together, and we made a couple great kids together. My daughter Liska is here with us tonight, and my poor son is off studying physics and calculus at Cal Poly, so he couldn't make it, but it's really been a wonderful place to be. You know, one person in a winery is named winemaker, but really it's about the commitment of the growers, the desire to make great wines from the folks in the cellar, and those who bring it into the marketplace that make a brand like Chateau St. Jean really great. I'm so lucky to have been part of this brand for 29 years and to be part of this industry, this wine world, because it's really a spectacular thing to do. And to be part of Sonoma County. If you haven't been out there lately, come on out and see us. Come to Sonoma Valley, to Kenwood, and see Chateau St. Jean. And again, to the Enthusiast, thank you. Thank you very much.